how I'm coming down. My sound is rep in Midtown. We get down, we'll organize rhyme. We have sit downs, we switch clowns, outlooks, hot thins, all we cook. Flip uncreative crooks, they shook their shirt, they hit the books. Now they giving dirty looks. Your place they wish they took. Doing dirt from Midtown Manhattan to the Brook. I'm just trying to eat right, make sure the beat tight, make them rewrite when I recite, put in the bed so they sleep tight. Gotta think of some PG now. I can freestyle, I'm a wild child. You know, I got the toe in the heel, the mass appeal, might slip on a banana peel. The bottom of my shoes made of steel. Or I run this conversation. Cats ask me my name, I say it's Jayson. You put me in the place and then you facing the man in the mirror. Things is getting weirder, my vision's clearer. I'm kind of dazed and confused, but I'm keeping y'all amused. Now 3 toes on each foot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Heel, left, shuffle, toe, heel, toe, and right. Now 3 shuffles, go quick, quick, slow. Now check it out, cross, 1, 2, back, open. 1, 2.
Well, tap has always been about community. It's always been maintained by, you know, a few passionate people that want to keep the art form going and keep that feeling. And I was lucky because I grew up in an era where I got to see people like Gregory Hines and Jimmy Slide and Bunny Briggs when I was younger. And then I got to learn from Savion Glover. And he learned directly from a lot of these masters who kept that tradition going. Gregory Hines, his character, he goes back to his old studio and he kind of like, you know, just messing around. He's practicing in the room. And Sammy Davis comes in and he's like, what are you doing here? He's like, this is our studio. Why are you here? He's like, man, I can be here. I'm practicing. And then Sammy's like, that sounds like you're trying to challenge us. Greg's like, nah, I don't want to challenge. He was like, oh, yes, you do. Sammy goes downstairs, he's like, challenge! He calls up all the older tap dancers. This is the best scene in the movie. You see these old guys come up, and they can barely walk up the stairs. They're like, you know, like walking up the stairs like this. As soon as they start dancing. This is like, is that dude 75? Because you shouldn't be able to do that. I saw older people doing it, and I saw younger people doing it, and I realized that tap dancing was like playing a musical instrument. So there really was no limitation to what kind of style of music you wanted to dance to or create yourself. It was a blank slate. So it's really about the community. If you can, you know, maintain some level between the people that are really passionate about keeping art going, then it will survive. And, you know, fortunately we have tools like the internet that keep our visibility out there because we don't have a lot of opportunity in film and television. But people around the world get to go online and they get to see performances from all the contemporary tap dancers and tap clips from the past. So that enables us to keep the information flowing and keep it out there so that people are interested.
And you say you grew up, you know, watching all of these people, but at what age did you realize, I can do that?
Probably not until I was in my late teens, and I was already actually working as a tap dancer, and then I realized like I'm doing it already, you know. But before I actually had that opportunity, I didn't know it was possible to survive as a tap dancer, especially in this day and age, right, because you know tap is not as popular as it used to be. But once I got into the momentum of working and getting different opportunities and not just limiting myself to one kind of work, because I work as a performer, as a teacher, and as a choreographer. So that gives me a lot more options to get hired to do a lot of different, you know, things in tap. So I think if you keep your options open and you know, you got to stay true to it yourself. A lot of people will tell you like, there is no tap anywhere. Like, what are you going to do with it? You know, what professional, how are you going to survive? But anything, especially in America, is possible. And once you see an example of it in front of you, then it becomes clear that you can do it. And I saw enough people doing it in front of me to let me know, like, I can do this as well. Steve Condos is in that scene, and when he comes out, he goes. For his whole solo. Just floating, rolling. And he's out. I mean, it's about expressing an internal rhythm and a feeling that you have inside. And this expression just happens to be musical, but it happens to be a dance at the same time. And the fact that you can incorporate these elements together is really unique. I mean, tap is not the only rhythmic dance style that exists in the world, but it is American because of the style that it developed out of. It came from jazz and blues. And it really helped actually to evolve those musical styles as well. So it's very unique in that sense that it's American, but it's also unique that it's musical and it's dance. So there's so many elements. Like you said, it's not just the taps on the shoes. It's how you move. It's how you express yourself. It's how you walk in the room. All of those things are what make you a tap dancer. Just pick those heels up. Again. Good. Now same thing, 2 heels on each foot. Two heels on each foot. Here we go now. 1. 1. 1. 1. Again. Pick them up. Oh yeah. 1. Now let's do 3 heels each foot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 heels. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Let's go 5. Here we go. And be just like you. You know, it's great to aspire toward, you know, great things and to see people setting examples for you. But in the end, you got to live your own life and make your own decisions. And you got to make a name for yourself. So, you know, if you do find something you're passionate about and you love, then I would say work hard, practice, you know, as much as you possibly can. Respect the history of it. Respect the people that are already doing it. And then try to innovate. Take it to a place or a level that it hasn't been taken to yet. And then, you know, you'll leave your mark in history. Add 1 more, so we have 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Now the left side. Left. 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 Come on, people. Left. Get those feet up. Toe. Heel. Shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toe. Heel. Again. Same thing with the left foot. Stay there on the left. Left. I think tap dance will have its moment to shine again because dance in general has become popular in recent times in film and television. And almost every style of dance, at least in the States, has enjoyed that success, but tap dance hasn't. So I think our time is coming where we're going to get a little bit of that spotlight. But regardless, we're going to survive whether we have that attention or not, because we have over hundreds of years and we will continue to do it. And, you know, it would be nice if we can get the support of the media and film and television, but we're used to not having it. So we're survivors, and we're gonna keep the art going regardless.
Well, you got TV today.
Support tap dance.
That part.